Hello, good morning. Good morning, ladies and gents. This is my morning stream that I sometimes do. Most of the times that I do it, I'm sleepy as fuck. So you will forgive me. First order of business. Cheers. That's it. So if you don't know, my name is Disgusting. This is a coffee thought stream, and if you enjoy my content in general, if you want to support me, I want to just quickly share with you, like the stream, like the video if you watch it later, subscribe to my channel, or if you want to help me and support me directly, become a member. I have 3 tiers. You can support me directly with the lowest or highest, whichever you choose. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Shameless self-promotion from a sleeping person. Today is just a little bit of a random raving because a lot of things have been happening in the past days. And I've seen a lot of things continue to happen. I see a lot of things evolving. I see just too many things. Sometimes when you're on the internet that much, especially for content creation, the attempt to grow your channel or trying to become more relevant, as I do, and I do want to grow my channel, do want to gradually move to full-time content creation and so on and so on. You see too much. As you see, my brain is still booting. Come on, Freya. And especially when you need to especially when you need to check everything, and when you need to be up to date, when you need to be... Hello, my sweet. As you can see, I have sweet cats. She just laid on my arm. But especially when you're having to be up to date with stuff, to have your information, to know what you're talking about, especially in the next video when you're doing research, you see stuff that can you be helped, that are not okay, and the stuff just becomes a little bit more and more, and it overwhelms you, and then you need to either take a break or just very, very deeply exhale. Yeah. The thing, and there are truly a lot of things that I'll probably now showcase some of them. The latest was from by the way, from the bio boosted squirrel that I just saw last night with McDizzle, but I don't want to talk about that now, because McDizzle is someone that I think should be utterly forgotten. McDizzle is someone that does not deserve any attention, any. He tried to do something, he failed. Everyone now knows he's a bullshitter, and he needs to be completely forgotten by that part of the community. If he has his own community and stuff like that, yeah, that's his prerogative. That's good for him, I guess, or not. Hello. Right. This is what happens early mornings. You have a cat, you have something that you want to say, and and yeah, basically McDizzle should not be commented, and I truly don't want to talk about him anymore. Like, unless he does something else crazy that does need to be called out. I don't want to spend a lot of time just indulging his need for any popularity. There are a lot of other things that have happened. One of the things that I do want to talk about, because I don't think this is video worthy, because to me, like, if I had to report on every little thing that Assassin's Creed does that is absolutely idiotic, then I won't get anywhere, and I would be forever labeled as a Assassin's Creed channel, which I am not. All right. This is from Pirate Nation. This is basically the director saying, if I'm reading the font correctly, I think this is from Screen Rant. I might be wrong, or maybe Games Radar. Now, game director Jonathan Dumont has touched on this at a preview event. Here, he doesn't address the comments of or hate coming from Western audiences, but says that he's willing to hear Japanese fans out as long as the feedback is good and warranted. I do love the wording, by the way. And wait, let me. Yeah, I wanna. Yeah. So I do wanna check in on that. So first of all, I do love that sort of language. That sort of language leaves so much to just do whatever the fuck you want. That sort of language. Now, first of all, let's go. It's a picture. Sorry. Brain still activating. So here he doesn't address the comments or hate coming from Western audiences. So first of all, where are you going to sell your game? Are you only going to sell it in Asia? Are you only going to sell to Japanese people? Are you only going to sell your game to one continent only? That is the question, because if you don't want to address the comments and the hate from the West, then you're basically actively and openly saying that you don't care what gamers in the West mean and what gamers in the West have to say. So you don't care about their opinion, you don't care about their gripes with the game, you don't care about what they find troublesome and controversial and them calling you out. You mean that you're basically what people are saying you are, that like people are going to just have to accept to not owning their games and to not care what the gamers think. Is that what you're trying to say, good sir? And it continues, and actually the continuation is kind of even better in very, very big captions, but says that he is willing to hear Japanese fans out as long as the feedback is good and warranted. Oh my god, good and warranted. So what constitutes good and warranted? I mean, good and warranted, does that mean intelligent? Like, does that mean that they do not use bad words or something? Or, in your opinion, does that mean that you would only accept something that is not very critical, not too critical? So, the way I see it, he's just going to accept. Let's say, I will accept that. Let's say there is a bug in the game, technical, from one of the testers. That, let's say, it didn't have. You went through a wall or something. That's a feedback. But I will not accept that we were completely disrespectful, completely butchering Japanese history, completely disrespecting the Japanese culture. after we have said that we will have great respect for it and we will indulge in more historical accuracy. No, I will not accept that. Is that what you're saying, good sir? Because if it is, then you're basically confirming everything that everyone has been talking about you up until now. You have been confirming absolutely every single point that you were trying to avoid. I don't know exactly how they think at this point, because, like, first of all, ignoring, let's go back again, ignoring Western audiences. Bitch, your Western audiences are the one who potentially will buy your game, and you're what? Exactly what are you doing? Like, what is this? What is this? Just tell me, what is this? You're ignoring people like me, people like a lot of the other gamers that are probably still willing to do that. And I just tweet out something like a very short response to this, but I didn't think about that much. And today I woke up with that thought that what you said was actually bad. Actually, let me check something. Let's see. Has touched. Let's see the full article. Yeah. Okay, so I was wrong. That's the gamer. Does the gamer ever have, or do I have to check? Okay, it's okay by me. Uncle Gus, hello, no worries, man. This is basically a short rambling stream, so no worries. I'm just going over some stuff. Like, currently decided to talk about the Assassin's Creed stuff, so no worries. Thank you for coming to say hi. So it's always good to see like that. Okay, so let's see. Chinese, he will listen to Japan. Okay, so we're here. The interview has not been released in full. That's concerning, but it's quoted by content creator. See ya, man. See ya. Have a good one. But it's quoted by content creator Genki Gamer, who spoke with Newmont. Genki, okay. I also asked about the controversy. In case, okay, this is a different one, but if there's good one, they would try to take it in, but on the whole, there are many focused on delivering an outstanding. No, they're not. They're not. Like, they're trying to listen to the Japanese fans, and if there is good and warranted criticism, what does that mean? Criticism is criticism. What do you mean that? Okay, is that like, what the fuck? I mean, like, warranted criticism. What do you mean from that? What do you mean that? What do you consider? There was. I want to know the criteria for warranted criticism, and I do want to find the exact article, because no. Okay, let's check something else. Here he doesn't. Yeah. Is this it? Yeah, I was at the gamer. Oh wait, so okay, I'm stupid. Sorry, I just still don't see enough. Oops. Okay, so now game director Jonathan Dimon. Okay, ever since the protagonist of Assassin's Creed Shadows were revealed to be Yasuke, now Ubisoft has found itself at the center of controversy. Yes, But again, it's not because they like. It's not only because they were the protagonists. It's not because Yasuke is black as a whole. That's not the entire reason. That is a very small. Like, first of all, if Assassin's Creed, if Ubisoft didn't say that they're going to focus, and that is something that I have said, a lot of people have said, a lot of people have shown that they have said in interviews that they would be focusing on historical accuracy and they want to be respectful and just showcase a good side of Japanese history and culture. That is the reason. That's what started it all. You're presenting Yasuke, who there is no historical document that shows Yasuke as a samurai, and no, Thomas Lockley's edited historical information in Wikipedia does not count. He was, I think, a retainer for Oda Nobunaga for a year or maybe year and a half or two. He fled battle. He couldn't possibly be trained as a samurai. He was with great strength. Yes, he was tall. He was muscular. He was someone who had what was the quote? Strength of 10 men. So yes, and Oda Nobunaga did give him weapons and a house that is akin to samurai, but it's not making you samurai automatically. He was a guard, which again is not a bad thing to be to a like to a leader, to a master of a house, and to great what was the word? The great lord in this case. But yeah, like, it still doesn't make you a samurai. A samurai is something entirely different in many aspects. While many detractors have used the argument of historical realism to go against the game, yes, that is inaccurate to portray Yasuke as a samurai, much of the conversation has devolved into overt racism. It's not overt racism. This is not racism. Nobody sensible is being racist against Yasuke. Nobody gives. Man, let me get one of the best animes that I have seen is Afro Samurai. So take your everything from that. Like, I know it's not the same setting, but if I was racist, I wouldn't be watching it, right? Yeah, it's not racism. It's just when you have a pebble that you push down a mountain, and then a lot of other things start to become apparent, and basically a lot of the things that Ubisoft has done in this game is very disrespectful towards an entire culture. So I don't know if overt racism is what you want to use as reason, because if we have to be honest about it, as Ubisoft has been nothing more than disrespectful towards the people of Japan, towards the culture, towards everything. So if you want to talk about racism, maybe turn your gaze to someone or some other people, especially when you have like Japanese people bowing to Yasuke in the streets, which is completely idiotic to be always bowing and to just move themselves in the appropriate position. Then you have the destruction of the shrines, what I covered the other day from Grump's Kofun Raider achievement, and all of these things just being. Hello, can you be helped? And all of these things just being piled upon piles, and that's what's happening. It's not one or two things. If it was one thing, it will be just a small number of people, but there's more and more things, and every step of the way Ubisoft has been doing worse and worse with this game. And it's not about Yasuke. Yes, I know that some people are gonna say, yeah, that's that's why you have Yasuke Simulator. Yasuke Simulator is a parody of the entire thing. It's a it's a parody right down to the buildings sizes and sakura trees and everything in the design. So it's not only focused on that. Uh let's keep it at that, because it's a parody of the historical accuracy, and it's an amazing parody, and it's gonna do great when it releases. Now, and this is the quote. Now, game director Jonathan Dumont has touched on this at a preview event. Here he doesn't read the comment. And Genki Gamer, I haven't heard of it. Him, them, her, whatever. I also asked about the controversy surrounding this game in Japan. He told me that the team are focused on the game. What exactly are you focused on the game? If that is, when was that? This is published 1 day ago. So, I don't know. This is weird for me. This is very. As for what wouldn't be, there it is. That would likely include the endless stream of complaints about Sasquatch going woke. Something. I mean, going woke. People, going woke is one of the things. Like, going woke does not mean that this is the definitive explanation. Going woke means that this game features a lot of things, a lot of stuff that have woke elements, because the woke has a lot of elements, and including someone just for a diversity representation in your game without any need for them to do that, if for not any historical, in this case, reason for them to be there, and claiming it was historical accuracy, hiring some botched up pseudo historians to try to convince people that it was actual history when official documents did not say that. Then anger an entire country with a lot of stupid things that you insert in the game, stealing banners, and basically showcasing that you have not hired a lot of talented people that you claimed from Japan, in this case, to have as experts and to have such people just guide you through the process. Then that is one of the things that going woke is, because you're hiring based on diversity, based on inclusion, based on just having that ratio that would get you the good standing of some consultancy companies. That's it. That's what we are seeing, and that is part of becoming woke. Something we've seen with many other games over the past year. And what happened to those games? What happened to games like Dustboard, the Concord? Wanna share that? There were also some calling on Yasuke to be removed from game. Yes, because he is part of that whole conversation, and he's a very big part of, especially how he's portrayed and how he is a total beast machine. He's being violent towards everything. He desecrates shrines and everything, and that's being showcased in basically trailers for the game. I mean, it's not very far from logical thought. However, I don't think that logical thought has a play in here, which obviously could not be done so late into the web. Really? It couldn't, especially when there was some information leaking that the original protagonist was Japanese, so you have some scenes with them, and there were 2 delays in the game, so things could have been made. Probably, yes. If you had, let's say, even a month or so to do. And we also know that Yasuke is probably being very downsized with this delay, and you can totally play with Nawa for the most part. In any case, it isn't long until Assassin's Creed Shadow is with us. Yeah, it's set to launch on March 20, although some fans managed to get the hands of physical copies. Because yes, some fans managed because there were massive leaks, because Assassin's Creed Shadows went golden before the latest delay, which means that this latest delay was something impulsive and it was not planned, and it was just made in the last minute, which is even more amazing. Let's see the comments, by the way. Let's see the comments. Oh yeah, right. Warranted criticism. I get to decide what critic is valid. Exactly. You guys have to use the race card again because without your clues. Yep. Good warranted critic is straight up lie. They were told they're not allowed to use a certain religious statue, as anyone who wants to use, they have to get permission. They did not. They ignored being told. They're not listening. Yeah, they ignore. Like they still haven't addressed all the things that they have did wrong, and they only apologized for the banners because they were outright called. They still haven't addressed the historical accuracy, and they're still trying to pass it on as fact, where there were countless videos, and you can watch Shohei Kondo's videos about that, telling them that no, it wasn't. Here we have big hypocrisy of the highest degree. I can't wait to see the company going into administration. The management live in their own bubble world. I don't think that they live in a bubble world, but they have definitely lost the control that they once had. Is it just the Japanese fans that really complain about the game, and in general for Ubisoft support games? No, but they're focusing because they want to be respectful for Japanese fans. And okay, let's do that. Address the complaints and the criticism from Japanese fans. Once again, go to someone like Shohei Kondo. Go to their channel. Check what they're saying. Address those things. And if you think those things are not relevant criticism or warranted criticism, then I don't know what you... Then I would very much like to see what you think is warranted criticism. Yes, they have an agenda there, DEI and woke. Yes, the narrative sucks because the creed has fled since 2018, and I don't care about the petty excuses for a change of narrative direction, blah blah. Yeah, there's no creed again. A farm girl takes a blade from her daddy. Like as an artifact, she creates the Shinobi League, whatever, with a 3D unit kit. Damn. A granny and a few other random kids who say, let's become assassins. My god. My god, this is basically piles upon piles of salt and napalm. And yeah, we have the AC fan. And by the way, yeah, actually this comment might just look like a passable comment, but like something to not address. But yeah, if you enjoy this game, and I think a lot of people will enjoy this game, yeah, sure, go for it. It's your absolute right to do that. Nobody is going to... The thing is, nobody is going to swear at you for liking a game. That's not what gamers do. We're saying our piece against bad games and what we think are bad things for gaming. And if you still enjoy the game, then it's not something that, like, nobody's going to say you're a bad person. We're not the woke, you know, or in this case, we're not people like JDA that say you need to follow this and this and not like these games because they're gay or something, you know. But let me just show you something now. This is another game which is called Yasuke Simulator, which is already climbing on almost to the passing the 800, which I think it will today. It had 101 viewers on Twitch, which means someone bigger streamed the demo. Let's see if we can get to... Come on, I'm signed to Steam. Damn it. Alright, wait. I always enjoy watching this game. And watching this movie clip. Yeah. Let's watch it. Let's just watch it for the end of the stream and then I'll go because I have to go to work.
I am Oda Nobunaga. I am Daimyo. You shall be my samurai, Yasuke. You will help me unify Japan. Go now to the streets. Fight your way up to Takatenji
I
Castle,
saw a lot of YouTubers play it. Foreigner! G-Hammer Empress or the 40k Empress played it as well. That's amazing. Yeah, take the sniper. Yeah, baby. And I also gave it a shot. It's scuffed. It's very scuffed, but it's amazing. Fentanyl balls. Will of the Fans, by the way, played it on stream. I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. It's basically a direct response. I am Oda Nobunaga. I am Daimyo. And I mean, you can say whatever the fuck you want about a scuffed game like that, but this is done entirely, and I've said a lot of things about it. This is done entirely to be as a parody and to just make fun, story rich. Let's see. Historical, ninja, action, story rich, action, swordplay, realistic, shooter, cinematic, satire. Yes, it is satire. First person, it's not first person. Hack and slash, atmospheric, third person, adventure, violent, third person shooter, single player, medieval, casual. It's amazing. It's amazing. I would advise each and everyone to go and download and just play the demo. They have 40k wish lists, which is amazing. This is 40,000 people doing that, which is, I think it will go up even higher. I think it will go to at least 50, 60 wish listed by the end, and it releases on March 20th. And yeah, this is how you do a satire to a game, to a company that is disingenuous, that doesn't have any sort of respect, and doesn't stand by their words, and doesn't do what they say. They do the opposite of what they say. So that's what happens. And if this game somehow possess, like, it tips the scale even a little bit, the message to Ubisoft will be massive, and hopefully the few good people that are left there will listen to all of that and make some good and right decisions. Yeah. But anyway. Boom. Yep. This is all I have for today. And I have to go to work now. No video. There will be no videos today as well, because I have rehearsal after work with the band, but I will be back tomorrow. For real. We'll be posting some new videos, some new stuff. Probably gonna try something a little bit different, because I want to expand. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, and yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, please like, subscribe to my channel, comment down below when you check the video afterwards later, and if you want, and if you feel like it, you click the join button, join even the lowest tier. It helps me immensely with what I want to do, and especially with helping homeless animals and animals in shelters. There's also a Patreon link that you can check to see if you want to support there. I have several tiers there that you can follow and donate for homeless animals and animals shelters. That's what I do. That's what I want to do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for being here, and cheers. and stay